Stadium here in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, and Fox College Thursday Night Football as the Marshall Thundering Herd come to town to take on the Middle Tennessee State Blue Raiders. A short kick taken at the 11 by Reeves. Reeves up the middle. He'll dive forward and get up to the 30-yard line. And he missed most of the second half of the last game. Cato on 3rd and 5, taking the shot towards the sideline, and that's incomplete. Devon Smith could not get a foot down inbounds.
Just a little too far outside for Smith. He ran a quality route, tries to get that left foot down. Boy, that was close, wasn't it? That left foot was awful close.
Joel, the officials, the one behind the play called it incomplete. The one in front of the play called it complete. It all starts from running the ball well.
On 2nd and 10, play action. Cato over the middle, throws and completes the pass to Gator Hoskins. His tight end, one of his favorite targets. Cato now changing when he sees the defense of Middle Tennessee State. 3rd and 3. Cato looking for the slant, completes the pass to Tommy Schuler for the first down.
Due to their coordinator, Tyrone Nix.
On 2nd and 13, play action. Cato stepping up, going to the end zone, caught! Touchdown, Jazz King! 39 yards.
Cato with a great ability to come back after a negative play, not worry about it, and just heave the ball downfield. I mean, Marshall takes shots constantly.
Well, I mentioned the adjustment that he made. First of all, just watch the explosiveness, the speed. He's the outside receiver. He's going to run a post route, just bang right by Jared Singletary, the corner. But then he stops and almost backs up. What an adjustment on a post-thrown ball in order for a touchdown. That AC joint not bother him at all. Accuracy is perfect tonight.
3rd and 8. Steps up. Dumps it off to Parker. Parker can't break the tackle. Tackled by Evan McKelvey, and that's going to force a punt.
Nobody on the second level here. It's a great time to run the football.
And they do just that. As Parker lowers the shoulder but runs into a bunch of white jerseys. Steve Dillon gets credit for the tackle. Taking the shot to the end zone, the jump ball, and that one is picked off by Daryl Roberts. Devin Clark, the intended receiver, and Roberts picks it off. So a turnover each team.
Daryl Roberts has been having a huge year, just positions his body perfectly. That's great defense, and Marshall gets it back.
Interception. It was a great play by Daryl Roberts, but this conversion route, a hitch and out route, that'll convert to a fade against bump coverage, which is what you're getting there. And Devin Clark just kind of gave up on that. Once a position was himself right now.
2nd and 15, the quick pass towards the sideline. He's got the completion to Eric Frohnapple.
Watley getting some reps now.
On 2nd and 6, it's Watley again. And Watley got tackled by James Rouse. On 2nd and 8, a handoff to Grooms again. Grooms getting close to that first down mark. Now 2nd down and 4. Good fake by Cato. Cato up the middle, slides, and has the first down.
Here's what's great about that. I don't think it was a fake. I think he just saw the defense reacting well to that outside screen. Some call it a bullet screen to that short side of the field. He read that the defensive end was falling out on him. Watch this defensive end falling out on him, and he just says, nuh-uh, I'm going to go get a first down on my own.
2nd down and 10. 30 seconds to go here in the quarter. The pass towards the sideline is complete to Craig Wilkins. Wilkins cuts it back and dives up to the 45, and it looks like he should have enough for that first down.
You know, they spread out so far, both wide receivers outside of the numbers. That means it's very hard to get deep help for a corner like that. That's why he's got to be so evident of the deep part of the field. He just turns it.
Cato over the middle, completes to Gator Hoskins. Hoskins dives to the end zone, touchdown! 31-yard touchdown pass from Cato to Hoskins.
Marshall can get the momentum back in a second with a quarterback like this. What a great throw when he recognized the tight end coming open.
The ruling on the field is touchdown. The previous is under review.
They're going to review whether his knee was down, but what an excellent route by Gator Hoskins. This is what an inside receiver, especially one with some height, can do for you. Gets over the linebackers, finds that soft spot in the zone, and then there as he gets close to the end zone, tough angle there. Tough to get down the line as we get closer to the camera down the line of the end zone.
His knee is on the head of a defender for a second, and then he's down right there. Looks like right on the 1 yard line.
I don't know. That's going to be awful hard to overturn because he's reaching out with that right hand. It's not decisive enough to say that he wasn't in the end zone. I agree with you, Petros. It looks maybe a little short, but is that indisputable video evidence that shows you he's short?
Probably not.
Very tough.
They hand off into the end zone for the touchdown is Taliaferro.
Good job by Taliaferro. Not the most physical runner in their estimation in their backfield, but the most physical blocker. But to me, that looked like a physical run from their biggest back at only 183 pounds. It's kind of a zone read look. Cato rides him pretty good and actually gives him a little push in the back into the end zone.
For his 4th rushing touchdown of the year, we are all tied at 14 here in Murfreesboro.
You got to give a lot of credit to that Marshall defense.
This offense just runs differently with Jordan Parker in the backfield. They hand off to him again. And Parker this time runs into Jarquez Samuel. Hand off to Bryson, got hit in the backfield by James Rouse. A loss of 3 on the play.
James Rouse is their best defensive player. The defensive tackle just absolutely annihilates the line of scrimmage all the way into the backfield, number 11.
Hand off to Parker. Parker gets stopped. Alex Bazzie with a huge stop.
And a great job by James Rouse again getting in there. Number 11, the senior. What a great job by Marshall. And now they have some enthusiasm on their sideline. Chuck Heater getting it going.
All tied up.
Getting healthy, and a guy like James Rouse, he's getting healthy. Number 11 just absolutely crosses the face of Daniel Stevens, the right guard.
3rd and 4. Cato dropping back over the middle, throws and completes it to Gator Hoskins.
Oh, I love the route, and I love the trust that Rakeem Cato has in his tight end. Falling off of his back foot, you're going to see Hoskins not quite open, and Cato just sends the ball to an area, knowing where his tight end is heading. He's got pressure in his face, and guess what? Hoskins is there for the reception. That is terrific pitch and catch from the quarterback and tight end.
Another timely catch by Gator Hoskins, probably the MVP of the receivers for Marshall.
On 1st down, it's Taliaferro. Taliaferro gets to the secondary.
Encouraged them and told them to keep their heads in the game even after all those Marshall scores.
On 1st down, they hand off to Bryson. And Bryson, the ball comes loose. Picked up by Marshall. Corey Tyndall picks up the fumble. Brandon Sparrow forced the fumble against Jeremiah Bryson. And it's recovered by Corey Tyndall.
Petros, this is what happens when you rotate at the running back position. You get cold running backs in, and even though this is a quality defensive play, watch that rip out play.
Yeah, nice play by Sparrow.
Terrific play by Sparrow, but the ball tends to get to the ground when you're rotating running backs in there. I'd love to see Jordan Parker in there, but this defense for Marshall, you can see why they are so tough. They are 14th in the country in scoring defense, 10th in the country in total defense.
It's under review.
They're looking at it to see if Bryson was down his elbow or his knee before that ball came out. I think that play is going to be confirmed.
Man-to-man again.
Cato swings it out. Taliaferro gets the edge, has the 1st down. Still on his feet as he gets down to the 15-yard line.
Great block. Garrett Scott coming out on that bubble screen look, and Cato knew the second he got tackled on third down that he wanted to go on fourth.
And there were they in that man coverage again, but this time 28 Christian Henry, you saw him get caught up in the line of scrimmage. He was man-to-man on the running back.
Cato forced out of the pocket. He's going to run, has a block. First down, he loses the ball out of bounds, but he took a hit.
The cadence changes.
Cato passes to the end zone. Touchdown, Gator Hoskins.
What does Gator Hoskins do?
Catch touchdowns.
Absolutely, and he's made a lot of great plays in the first half of this game. That time on Kevin Byard, the best defender Middle Tennessee has, and he's right on top of him. He's interfering with him and holding him the whole time, too. And Hoskins is just bigger, gets his body in the position and makes the catch, but a nice touch throw by Cato.
What a terrific throw and great body control.
Pressure coming. They set up for the screen. Parker can't escape the tackle of Evan McKelvey. It's McKelvey again coming up with a big tackle on third down.
Unbelievable that McKelvey made that play because there was nobody else there. That screen was set up to go forever, Joel.
Well, when you run man-to-man coverage, this was an enormous mistake by the Middle Tennessee offensive line. They have run man-to-man coverage.
Sweet music, and we've got a sweet game as Fox College Football is presented by Geico. Back here in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, 21-21, Marshall and Middle Tennessee State. Reggie Watley in the backfield. The handoff to Watley, and Watley, what a nice open field tackle again by Evan McKelvey. Handoff to Parker. Parker got hit initially by McKelvey. On first down, Rakeem Cato. The handoff to Taliaferro, and Taliaferro up to the 47.
But their run game just has not been as impactful as the Blue Raiders.
Again, it's Taliaferro, has the hole and hits it. Taliaferro cuts it back, and he is across the 20, down at the 19-yard line.
Oh, that was impactful.
A 28-yard run.
Taliaferro picks the right hole on this one, and it is an excellent job by their offensive line. Their run game is predicated on the vision and decision-making of the running back because it's not necessarily a designed hole. They give the ball to him, he runs behind that line of scrimmage and tries to pick a hole. Found a big one there.
Again, it's Taliaferro who cuts it back. And Taliaferro is down at the 5-yard line.
Straight ahead, north and south running from Taliaferro.
A quick pass to Hoskins. Hoskins lowers the shoulder, and he's going to be out at the 1-yard line. Second and goal, it's Grooms. Grooms. Touchdown. Kevin Grooms and Marshall answer right back to Middle Tennessee.
Right back down the field for Marshall. Giving the ball to their back, and Grooms takes it in. Excellent drive and staying on the ground. Very similar to what Middle Tennessee did late in the second half and early in this first half. Getting the job done on the run game.
Second and 10. Play action. Cato with some time. Finds his man, Tommy Schuler. That's a first down. A good pass up to the 44-yard line of Middle Tennessee. A 17-yard completion. Cannon Rooker will kick off with DeAndre Reeves back deep. Reeves from the 2. Reeves up the middle, now cuts it towards the sideline. Reeves cuts it back again. And Reeves is down inside the 20.
Well, that's one way to get some momentum back in the game. Reeves showing a lot of speed and niftiness on this kick return.
You know, for me, it's all about the decision-making of a kick returner. Pick your direction and go. The ones that are indecisive, they never have big returns like this. He saw his cut lane, he saw it, he took it, and then he got north and south. And I thought that was a terrific return.
And that's what the herd needs.
Rakeem Cato to the end zone, wide open, touchdown. Tommy Shuler. Kickoff return by DeAndre Reeves, and this is about as easy a touchdown as Shuler may have all year.
Guy had 110 catches. He doesn't like it.
Those two have done it for a long time. Tommy Shuler and Rakeem Cato go all the way back, high school teammates.
A 40-yard completion. Now here's a handoff to Bryson, who got hit in the backfield by Evan McKelvey again. Man, he's been impressive. Handoff to Bryson, and Bryson got wrapped up by James Rouse. A loss of another yard.
Talk about bowing up now. 2 straight plays that are positive against the run for the Herd.
And they had the numbers. Speaking of the run numbers, there's only 3 Marshall players right there on the left side. But James Rouse, he comes through and blows up the entire play. That's going to go out.
Play action. Cato, dangerous pass. He completes it, though, to Shuler. Up at the 39. A handoff to Grooms. And Grooms gets up to the 44-yard line, picks up 5.
They've got to give him some time on the sideline.
Quick pass to the outside. Gator Hoskins. It is Grooms on the carry. He's got the first down across midfield against FAU. Cato on 3rd and 8. He's going to step up. He's got the first down, and he'll slide as he crosses the 30 at the 29.
Also get some rest during the course of this 4th quarter.
And off again to Grooms. Grooms, a good run. Up to about the 20. Rakeem Cato on 3rd and 1. He's going to run again. With that juke and that dive forward, he has another first down up to the 16-yard line. Grooms again. Reaches, dangerous play. Roderick Blunt has the ball. They're going to say touchdown.
A lot of teams do this. They run with an extreme pace near the goal line. Ohio State does it a whole lot.
The ruling on the field is confirmed. Touchdown. Middle Tennessee is charged with timeout and loses their challenge.
That was a foolish challenge.
Could that be a nomination for the 1?
Possibly.
Here on first down, it's Bryson. Josh Davis will punt. Devon Smith will return. Smith backing up to the 19-yard line. Cuts it back up the middle. Good return. Smith gets tripped up as he crosses midfield. A potentially game-saving tackle by Stephen Roberts.
Neither team wants to cover a kick in this game. Punt, kickoff, the return men are just having a field day and just out of the grasp there from another big return. The punter was still left, but the trip-up tackle right at the last second there from number 30. That's Stephen Roberts, saving a potential touchdown. He had a blocker in front to help with the punter.
A great job by Mumu Smith to see it.
After a 52-yard punt. On first down, it's Taliaferro. And he gets across the 40 up to the 39-yard line. The handoff again to Taliaferro. He's got the first down.
And this is the experience at quarterback. Very calm down the stretch from Cato.
Cato passes, completes that pass to Hoskins, who makes a guy miss. Hoskins has the first down up to the 20. On first down, they hand it off to Taliaferro.
But it is awkward to be at the line of scrimmage for that long when you're trying to run clock.
Taliaferro cuts it back, has the first down inside the 5. That is a big, big conversion for Marshall.
I think you give him this play here. If you can stop him here, then you maybe think about trying to bow your neck.
Taliaferro, he gets in for the touchdown. So 2:29 to go. Taliaferro scores a touchdown.